What is up, everybody? How's it going? Travis here, and I wanted to give you guys a March update, okay? So, since the year has started, I have been really busy, and I have been getting used to these new rhythms, okay? So, one of my focuses for this year has been to put on some muscle mass, okay? And because of that, you guys know my love for F45. Absolutely love the gym. So I've been doing that. On a good week, I go about 4 times, and that works out really great for me. But I've also incorporated trying to do about 100 push-ups a day, okay? And I know that push-ups are a fruitful activity. I mean, some of the best shape that I got in was when I was in high school, okay? I wanted to get swole, what have you. And so I was working at HEB at the time. So I got some creatine from HEB, and I started looking online for these push-up workouts. So I was doing like 300 push-ups a day, and I got jacked. But I also think that when you do push-ups and workouts like that, body weight, calisthenics, whatever, I really feel like it helps your body stay lean, okay? So you're getting bigger up top, but then you're kind of getting slimmer in the core because you're engaging your core, or maybe it's just because the top's getting bigger and it's like the proportions, you know. But I really think calisthenics is a great addition, and push-ups has been a great addition as well. Something else I wanted to let you guys know, I started working on this pop song. Okay, I'm really excited about it. The mix is almost there. I sent it to a couple of my friends just to get a little bit of feedback. So hopefully that will be done for you guys to listen to. I put out a single earlier this year, Living in Your Freedom, which is a Christian pop song, and I'm so proud of the production and everything that went into it. I made like a little music video that's on my channel as well, so if you want to check it out, it's there for you. Something else that I wanted to talk about that I've been really getting into, as some of you guys know, I recently picked up the Honda, okay? And so the Honda, I say recently, but it was about a year ago. And my journey with this car has come so far, okay? And I got aftermarket headlights on there. I have a lip on it, and I've been doing some other things, LEDs in the interior, and just keeping the inside clean. But recently, I helped my buddy Eric move some stuff from his old place to his new place. And for helping him out, he actually gave me 2 amps, okay? He gave me an amp for the subs and a 4-channel, as well as a box with 2 10-inch subs. So I kind of made it a point to start this speaker project. And that led me to Amazon and looking at all these deals. And I'm so grateful for Eric kind of pushing me in the right direction, and just to make sure I did the project right. You know, at first, I was just going to put the sub in the car, okay? But then he's like, well, if you're going to be doing this, why don't you just do this, this, and this? Because a lot of it is going to be like a part of the same project. You're going to be pulling up the trim. You might as well do this while you're doing this kind of deal. So you guys, anybody who's been close to me knows that I am so proud of this speaker install. And Eric, I just want to say thank you for your help, man. I couldn't have done this without you. And I'm so grateful for your friendship. So thank you, Eric Bauer, okay? Eric Bauer, the legend. Now, some other things that I want to talk about on the ministry side, on the more spiritual side, is I absolutely love my job, okay? And we recently have the Bible school students all on campus, and so I was given the opportunity to preach on the topic of visionary leadership, okay? And when we talk about vision, I really feel like this is a season of vision casting, vision for me personally. And the difference between a dream and like a vision that you have for your life, you know, I mean, we truly believe that like there is a higher power, that being God, that being the person of Jesus Christ, okay? And every good thing comes from God. We know that. When it comes to having a vision for our lives as opposed to a dream, I feel like dreams are a little more flaky. You can have a dream that you're going to have 10 really nice sports cars, but there really isn't anything substantial or something as far as accountability that pushes you towards your dreams, okay? And vision to me is a much more tangible sort of concept, okay? So, yeah, there are things that you want, and that's cool, but I wrote this down because I think it's something to think about. It's not the things that you love, but it's the steps that you take, you know? So at this season of my life, I'm realizing that things come and go, right? But what sort of bigger ideas are we chasing down, you know? And with that, I really feel like when we keep our focus on the right things, okay, we can go for them. So, you know, if it's a vacation, that's cool, you know, you want to go to this place one day. Well, what's it going to take to get there? What steps are in front of you? You know, probably step number one is just look at where you want to go, you know, and how much it's going to cost. And then once you take that step, then you go to the next step. And vision is able to clearly, you might not know everything that you got to do, but you're like, okay, I'm going in this direction, and here's the next step that I got to take, and maybe here's the one after it, you know? You might not necessarily know everything that you got to do, but you're going to be taking a step in the right direction, and I think that is what separates the dreamers from the visionaries. That's the punchline. That's what separates the dreamers from the visionaries. There are way more dreamers than there are visionaries because we're either looking in the direction of, you know, fleeting things, like we're dreaming for a new car, new clothes, new phone, vacation, but we're so short-sighted that we don't see the sort of bigger overarching themes and plots that are going on. You know, maybe you want to impact culture, maybe you want to change people's lives for the better, you know, and I really think that is what separates, again, the dreamers from the visionaries, people who actually want to go for something. And in our case, you know, if you're a Christian especially, I mean, oh my gosh, you guys, I have been listening to the Gripped podcast. I have it on the background of the screen, and just talking about revival. You know, revival is God dwelling with us and being here, and God wants to be on earth, and so he finds people that are crying out to him, and he goes and meets them in that place, and people encounter God. They encounter him in his fullness, and they see miracles, and they see righteousness come forth, and they see people tossing aside wicked temporal things for eternal holy things and going after a holy God. And so it's just some really cool stuff. I just kind of wanted to talk on the topic of vision, okay? Now, the last fun thing that I want to talk about is some fragrance. So, I may have mentioned this, but I'm going to bring it up again. All the women in my life, namely my mom, my sisters, and my grandma, maybe a few more, but, you know, the main ones, right? So, I showed them my entire collection, and this was the one that beat just about everything. And it's actually a clone of a more expensive one, which is why I'm recommending this one, because it's pretty cost efficient. It's not too expensive. It's Dossier Citrus Ginger. Okay, very good fragrance. I've been wearing this one a lot. Another one that I have been wearing and loving, y'all know about this. This is probably my best performing fragrance video right now. Rasasi Hawass. Now, one thing I'll mention, you know, some of these, there are different reviews, right? So, I mean, I bought mine at a certain time. A lot of guys were hitting my video and saying that it was reformulated, and now this reformulation isn't as strong. This one, the one that I have, I don't know about the new one, but this one, it lasts a very long time, and I have people coming up to me hours after I've sprayed it telling me, man, you smell really good. What are you wearing? And it's this. It's this. This fragrance is awesome. So, you know, I say all that to say you might want to pick up a bottle. This isn't that expensive. You know, there are people who can find it for like 30, 40 bucks, you know, so if you can pick it up for that, I definitely would recommend it. But going back to the reformulation thing, I just wanted to make you aware of that too, because that might be a thing depending on what badge you're getting and stuff like that. So that is my March update. I just wanted to talk with you guys, just give you a little idea into what my world looks like right now. And in a couple months I'll be turning 30 in May. May 22nd is my birthday, and it's a little surreal, but I mean, hey, Jesus started when he was 30, so it's just kind of a spiritual year as well, and there's lots of stuff to look forward to. And I thank you guys for being along for the journey. If you like this video, go ahead and drop something in the comments. What's something that you're excited about? Okay, what's something that I talked about that you're interested in? If you're into cars, let me know. We can talk cars. I've been becoming a bit of a car aficionado, now, so that's kind of cool as well. Shout out to a page that I found, or a channel that I found on YouTube, Donut Media. Oh my gosh, I have been loving all of their videos, all of their content. It's just some really fun stuff that's going on over there. So I've been really enjoying that. If you're into cars, you might get some value out of that. Okay, I've talked enough. Thank you guys for listening to this video. We'll see you in the next one. Bye.